In the late 16th century, England, inspired by Spain's colonial wealth, looked to the New World with greedy eyes. Queen Elizabeth I granted a charter to Sir Walter Raleigh to establish an English presence in North America. It was both a political move to counter Spain's growing influence and a chance to find new resources, land, and trade routes. In 1585, Raleigh dispatched a group of about 100 men to Roanoke Island, located in present-day North Carolina's Outer Banks. This first attempt, however, was doomed almost from the start. The settlers, poorly prepared and unfamiliar with the terrain, clashed with local Algonquin tribes and struggled to feed themselves. After less than a year, they abandoned the colony and returned to England with Sir Francis Drake. Still determined, Raleigh sponsored a second expedition in 1587. This time it was not just soldiers and adventurers, it included families. John White, an artist and map maker, was chosen to govern the colony. Among the settlers was White's pregnant daughter, Eleanor Dare. Soon after their arrival, Eleanor gave birth to Virginia Dare, the first English child born on American soil, a moment heralded as the dawn of English America. But the joy was short-lived. Food ran low, tensions with native tribes worsened, and the colony's situation became increasingly precarious. The settlers begged White to return to England and request supplies. Reluctantly, he agreed, leaving behind his daughter, granddaughter, and over 100 others. White had expected to return within a few months, but the tides of war changed everything. England, bracing for an invasion by the Spanish Armada, held back all ships for defense. It wasn't until 1590 that White finally secured passage back to Roanoke, 2 years later than he planned. When he arrived, nothing was as he left it. The settlement had been dismantled rather than destroyed, suggesting the colonists had left deliberately. A palisade had been erected, and the word Croatoan was etched into one of its posts. They also discovered the letters CRO carved into a tree. Importantly, there was no sign of distress, no cross or symbol that had been agreed upon to indicate danger.